My sister sabotaged, spat on me, and kissed my husband in our wedding. My parents blamed me, so I had her arrested, fired, and erased from my life. My sister Nicole always had to be the center of attention. Growing up, if I got good grades, she'd fake being sick so mom and dad would focus on her instead. If I made the volleyball team, she'd suddenly need emergency money for some made-up school trip. When I got engaged to David, I knew she'd find a way to ruin it, but I didn't think she'd go that far. The wedding was planned for 6 months. Small venue, 80 guests, nothing fancy, but it was ours. Nicole volunteered to be my maid of honor, and like an idiot, I said yes. Mom kept saying it would bring us closer together as sisters. 2 weeks before the wedding, weird things started happening. The bakery called saying someone canceled our cake order. I managed to fix it, thinking it was a mistake. Then the florist said the same thing. Someone called pretending to be me and canceled everything. I had to pay rush fees to get it all back. My dress went missing from the bridal shop 3 days before the ceremony. They found it in the dumpster out back, covered in red wine. The shop owner showed me security footage of a woman in sunglasses and a hoodie throwing it away at 2 a.m. I couldn't prove it was Nicole, but I knew. I had to buy a new dress off the rack and get it altered in 48 hours. Wedding day came and I was already exhausted from dealing with all the sabotage. Nicole showed up late to hair and makeup, claiming her car broke down. During photos before the ceremony, she kept stepping in front of me, blocking shots, making faces when the photographer tried to get pictures of just me and David. My parents thought it was hilarious. The ceremony started and Nicole walked down the aisle as maid of honor, but instead of standing where she was supposed to, she positioned herself right next to David, like she was the bride. I tried to ignore it and focus on our vows. That's when it happened. Right as the officiant said, "You may kiss the bride," Nicole turned to David, grabbed his face, and kissed him full on the mouth in front of everyone. The entire room gasped. David pushed her away immediately, looking horrified. But Nicole wasn't done. She turned to me with this evil smile and spat directly in my face, called me a selfish witch who always took everything from her. Security had to physically remove her from the venue while she screamed about how I ruined her life by being born first. I stood there in my backup dress, with spit running down my face, in front of 80 people on what was supposed to be the happiest day of my life. You know what my parents did? They followed Nicole outside to comfort her. My mom actually came back in and told me I should apologize for upsetting my sister, said I was being dramatic about a little kiss and some spit, that I should have included Nicole more in the planning so she wouldn't feel left out. I lost it, told them to get out of my wedding. My dad said I was being cruel and they'd raised me better than this. They left with Nicole posting on Facebook about how I was a bridezilla who couldn't handle my sister's cry for help. The wedding continued without them, but I was done playing nice. Monday morning, I filed a police report for assault. The venue had security cameras that caught everything. Nicole spitting on me, the kiss without consent, her screaming threats as they dragged her out. By Tuesday, she had a court date. I also called her boss. Nicole worked at a dental office as a receptionist and had been bragging on social media about ruining my wedding. Her boss saw the posts and the police report, fired her the same day for violent behavior. Then I blocked my parents on everything, changed my locks because they had a key to my apartment, blocked Nicole on every platform, sent a message to every family member explaining exactly what happened with video evidence attached. Half the family took my side. The other half, the ones who always enabled Nicole's behavior, got blocked too. Nicole tried showing up at my house a week later. Cops escorted her away and I got a restraining order. My parents called from my aunt's phone, begging me to drop the charges. Said Nicole was struggling and needed family support, not legal trouble. I told them they should have thought about that before they blamed me for getting assaulted at my own wedding. Nicole ended up pleading guilty to avoid jail time, got probation, anger management classes, and had to pay me restitution for the dress and therapy bills. My parents still think I overreacted. They send cards on holidays that I throw away without opening. David and I are doing great though. Just celebrated our 1-year anniversary and not a single person at our celebration tried to kiss my husband or spit on me. Turns out weddings are way better without toxic family members.